Ohio! Long time no video, I suppose. Life is just getting really crazy hectic over here. University is starting back up in a few weeks. Oh my god. Um, but, so this is going to be a video response to DenaliWind's awesome scenario prompt. And the first scenario is your character's hair is falling in their eyes and it's bugging them. How do they react? Well, Fleur here is actually the sort of girl that always is prepared for hair emergencies. She's got multiple clips and hair bands in her bags, in her coats, in her jean pockets, everything. Anytime her hair slips out of place, she's ready for it. In part, it's just that she likes having things in her hair, and she likes having, like, jewelry and that sort of stuff. Like, she wears a lot of accessories. Not that the doll version of her does, but the character wears a lot of accessories. So it makes sense that she'd have that, but it is also that she's prepared for these sort of things. Drew, on the other hand, isn't prepared for her hair getting out of place. Drew's always had very short hair, so she's not used to it bugging her that much. She would probably just sit it out and just, like, try to keep working. But if it really annoyed her too much and she felt it was impacting her work, then she'd head to a washroom, grab some water, and just slick that hair all the way back from her face. And I think Alwyn has a hairpin just, like, on her or by her when she's working to keep her bangs back. So that's what those three would do. Benji, on the other hand, because Benji is the one that would be who would have the strongest reaction. If his hair was bugging him, like if his bangs has gone long and were in his eyes, he'd just grab a knife and cut his own hair, because he doesn't really care about his appearance, and if it was bugging him, he'd just get rid of it. And the second scenario is your character has bought a sandwich, and they're just about to eat the sandwich when it falls to the ground. What do they do? Fleur would probably pick it up, look at it, and try to figure out, okay, is this okay to eat? Is it not okay to eat? And she'd kind of walk towards, like, there's a garbage can outside. She'd walk towards the garbage can if she noticed people looking. And she'd act as if she'd thrown it away, but she'd just keep walking off with the sandwich, trying to figure out whether she should eat it or not. Drew wouldn't care. If it fell on the floor, it's still okay to eat, so she would grab it and just shove it in her mouth. And if she noticed people, like, looking at her funny, she'd probably just, like, give them a look like, what are you looking at? If Alwyn's sandwich fell on the floor, and it's presuming that they're outside or something, if it fell to the floor, then Alwyn would probably she'd just pick it up, she'd put it in the garbage, and she wouldn't eat that meal. She'd just entirely skip it out. Alwyn doesn't have that much money, so if she actually spent money on it, that means that she doesn't have money to go and buy another sandwich. Yeah. And Benji wouldn't have a sandwich anyway because Emelinda has to remind him to eat. Apologize, my phone's going off. So yeah, Benji just doesn't eat, so he'd entirely forget. He kind of actually doesn't eat sandwiches anymore, he just has soups. Yeah. Okay, thanks for the scenarios now. Those were actually really interesting ones. Bye, everyone.